What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're taking a look at Fortnite's new approach to expanding the metaverse. Last year in 2025, nope, this year's 2025. Last year in 2024, they expanded the metaverse by going in with a Lego mode, which I'm very happy with. I don't play it, but I do like the Lego products that we got from it. Fortnite Festival, I don't play it, but I do like the skins and collaborations that we get from it with like Juice WRLD, Ice Spice, Eminem, Sabrina Carpenter, that's been rumored, Billie Eilish, and Hatsune Miku, and then Rocket Racing, which has been forgotten about, but I also do quite like that one, and was the one that I played the most. And they don't do anything for that anymore, but it is the one that I did enjoy the most and that I thought had the most potential, and they are doing collaborations with Fast and Furious, so you know what, I can't complain. But their new direction is more of gun games, because we have Fortnite OG, and we have Fortnite Reload, and now we have Fortnite Ballistic, which is Fortnite's take on Valorant and also CSGO, which is pretty interesting, and I'll be getting onto that pretty soon. But without any further delay, let's take a look at what Google has to say. So, Fortnite Ballistic is a first-person tactical shooter mode introduced on December 11th of 2024. Its gameplay is similar to Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. And I'm going to be honest, I have played Valorant before, and I'm going to prefer Valorant. I'm going to say that right now. Valorant is a lot better than this game mode. This game mode is still in early access. It hasn't fully come out yet, and they will probably find a way to monetize this game mode as well with like weapon charms and to sell you more wraps, because every new game mode that they make has to sell stuff, and with this being first person you can't really look at your skin and you're just looking at your gun, so weapon charms would probably be the way to go for this season, and weapon charms have been in the files for quite a long time, so maybe this is the season where we actually get them. Anyway, Fortnite Ballistic is a 5v5, plant the bomb, blow up the area, you win type game mode, and the gameplay loop is pretty interesting. You have point A, point B, you go to point A, plant the bomb, defend it, let it explode, easy game. The gameplay, very simple. You get money as rounds go by, which you can buy better guns, more health, more sort of abilities, and it's all well and good, but I'm going to be honest, the guns are quite mid. You can only have one gun, and then you're also stuck with a pistol. I'm not a huge fan of that. Let me have a shotgun and an assault rifle. I work better with a shotgun and an assault rifle, but I'm not too bad with pistols, so I can sort of, you know, handle it instead of an assault rifle. The bonus stuff are quite shit, I'm going to be honest. And the only useful one is like the smoke grenade and flashbang. Personally, I don't like that you can flashbang your teammates. Fair enough, you can flashbang yourself, that's fine, but flashbanging your teammates is an easy way to fucking grief your round and to fucking grief your team. I did it accidentally, and that was it. We was all blind and we lost the round. It was my bad, it was my fault. I will take responsibility for throwing a flashbang and flashing us all and getting us all, you know, blinded and murked, but that wasn't, it was my fault, but I didn't mean to, alright? It was an accident, it was accidental, and the first person Fortnite mode, I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't know, playing Fortnite in first person just didn't feel right to me, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really like going into first person and sort of doing all that stuff. The guns, again, I went with a pump most of the time, but I did try out a couple of the other guns, and they all just felt really fucking useless to me, I'm gonna be honest. And most of the time you don't even swap guns. It's very fast-paced when you're alive, but when you die it does get very slow and very boring. You feel like you're in the loading screen and swapping matches, and in the buy area longer than what you're actually playing for, because the map is so small, there's only 2 points, it's quite condensed, and everyone just runs for one area, that's it, your team gets wiped, back to the loading screen, back to the buying phase, and back to do the gameplay loop again. It's not as fun as Reload is, because Reload you're back within like 10-15 seconds. You don't have to wait as long to come back for Reload, so it's a lot faster paced and it's a lot more exciting, and Battle Royale is a lot slower, but is like the core game mode and can still be fun with all the challenges and all the sort of interesting weapons and mythics that they have, whereas Ballistic has neither of those. It's slow, and it's got a very limited selection of weapons, and I'm personally not a huge fan of it. I much prefer Valorant with their special character abilities, because you have a much better time building a team that can work well together, whereas in this, everyone can have the same shit. Everyone can go in with a pump, a pistol, a flashbang, a smoke grenade, and a sort of landmine. You could all go in with that, alright? There's no sort of individuality, there's no sort of team building, there's no sort of team working, and a lot of people, a lot of the time when you do play this game, if you lose a match or you start losing, people just leave. They'll just leave and they won't like stay till the end, and they don't get punished for that. Whereas in other games like Valorant or Overwatch, if you leave halfway through a match, you will get punished for it, and they will sort of, you know, take points away or give you like a timeout because you left your team because you knew you were going to lose. And that makes it harder for the losing team to win. And with Fortnite, obviously, they can't give you a timeout because they are a platform to take a look at a load of other game modes. And it kind of sucks because it will leave you in a match where it's you versus, like, 4. And I don't know if Fortnite could actually do something to fix this, because there is no real way to implement a penalty unless it's, oh, you have a timeout playing Ballistic. But even if that is the case, they'll just go and play Reload or something else. There isn't like a way to stop them from leaving unless you take away the leave button. But even then, they would just go AFK anyway, and that's what I'm saying. Because they leave when you load up into a game, you'll enter a already losing match, and you'll lose in like a round or two. So there is still a lot of problems with this game mode, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's still a new game mode, and I do like the direction that Fortnite is going with this version of the metaverse, where it's something more core to Fortnite's identity and sticking with the gun-based gameplay that Fortnite is known for and that Fortnite has built its whole identity around. And I'm excited to see what cosmetics they bring out for this game mode, but overall, I don't know, I think this is a game mode with a pretty low player count compared to some of the others. I'm not too sure how high of a player count this game actually has, or how much retention of the people that played this game mode keeps. I think we've played it once or twice, and I made a video on it when it first came out, but other than that, I haven't really played it all too often. I've played it enough to be able to make this video and to be able to talk about the game mode, but it's not a game mode which I play all too often. I do prefer playing normal Battle Royale, or I'll play Reload, or even OG from time to time to make a video on it, because OG is, I don't know, has a lot of content to make videos on, has a lot of content to make content on, compared to this, where it's harder to make content playing Ballistic, which is exciting because there's nothing really to it. It's just the same gameplay loop. There's no real challenges or no real anything you can do with Ballistic. So honestly, I think it has a lot of potential, and I'm excited to see when we do get more maps for Ballistic and to see how they manage to, you know, actually monetize this game mode, because Fortnite is absolutely money hungry at this moment in time with all these new collabs and with these new kicks. So I'll be interested to see how they can profit off this game mode, and if this game mode actually continues to get updates like Lego and like Fortnite Festival, or if it falls flat like Rocket Racing. Other than that, I think it's a solid 6 out of 10 game mode, and it is one which I would play again, but it's not one of my favorites. So other than that, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next one. Hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Let me know what you all think down in the comments below about Fortnite Ballistic, and I'll see you all later. Alright, bye-bye.